love beachcombing, and for whatever reason, I've always wanted to find a dead walrus so I could harvest the tusks and skull and hang it up on my wall. It's weird, I know, but there you have it. Getting that head off that body is going to be a long and disgusting process. So I think I'm going to have myself some lunch before I get started. Always wash your hands after touching a dead walrus. Now I know a lot of you probably don't want to watch me cutting the head off this walrus. It's going to be a little bit icky. So I'm going to try to be tasteful in my editing. Well, enough procrastinating. I think it's time to suit up and do the dirty job. I'll be honest, it doesn't smell very good where I'm sitting. And once I cut into that carcass, it's going to get much, much worse. So I brought along some earplugs. Feeling cute, might go cut up a walrus, I don't know. This may seem like overkill, but anything that gets rotten walrus on it will not be allowed back into my house. That was the worst smell I've ever smelled in my life. I spent about an hour cutting, hacking, and sawing, and I got the head off. I need to sit down with the knife and cut off as many bits of flesh as I can to lighten the load, because I gotta carry that thing 4 miles. And I don't care how ridiculous these nose plugs look, they're an absolute lifesaver. Oh, my GoPro is never gonna smell the same again. That only took 4 hours. Absolutely destroyed my fillet knife. And this shirt. These pants might need to burn as well. Oh, the head weighed about 90 pounds with the skin on. I removed about 40 pounds of meat and skin. Still pretty heavy, but it's gonna be a lot more reasonable. This whole time I keep looking over my shoulder waiting for a bear to come walking down this beach. I'm just gonna be so glad when I'm heading back to camp. But now that I've got my walrus head, I've got to hold on to it. You know, I'm dragging 50 pounds of bear bait behind me. I guess I'm technically trolling for bears at this point.